Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom, where we're going to be going back into more gacha pulls, trying to get another Stormbringer cookie. Which, by the way, before I start with that, I want to mention two things. One, apparently there's a new BC's countdown thing where Mystic Flower cookie awakens, and there's a thing where you can light the candles, I guess. I have no idea what this is, but there's 6, so we can put one in here and says, once you open your eyes to apathy, something awakens, and we get 300 crystals, which is pretty cool. So I think this is exclusive. I feel like the moment that you get to the end, you get a lot. I don't know. Am I the only one who thinks that Mystic Flower kind of gives me vibes of like snake fruit cookie? I don't know. But before I even start on this, you may be wondering if I go over to, what is it, lightning bolts? I only have 6,600. Like, is that definitely not enough? Well, that is true. However, there's a few things I want to do. First of all, in the God of Lightning event, there's actually this, if I can collect it, this, and this. So now I'm at 7,000, right? Nope. Please. Yeah, there we go. 7,600. Now, if I go over to the Lightning Pass and I get all the basic rewards because I didn't end up buying the pass, guess what? We can claim all this, and we have another 700, which means that we are now over 8,000. However, I still need like 2,000 just to go ahead and get over the 10,000 limit, right? How the pleb can I do that? Well, this is actually perfect, because if I go over to the God of Lightning event again, if I manage to pull 180 times, I'm going to be able to go ahead and get this, which is 2,000. And according to this, I pulled 100 times already. So combine that with the 8,000 that I already have over here, I'll get to 1,800 or 180. Then I can do the last 2 pulls claiming this. So that's actually really fun. So with that being said, before I get started on this video, I will say that I will be reading comments from the video, if I can find it, which is, we're beating trays within the Sublime Cake Tower, which is fun. The fun part isn't part of the title, but you know what I mean. But with that being said, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. So let's just quickly go ahead and do one draw, and let's start this off by reading a long comment from Draco, who says, for the comment question, I do actually have a cake monster character in my head imagined, Nude Do City series that basically would be a sequel update to the Summer Soda Rock Festa. Giant cake monster is called Purple Velvet and does screamo metal wielding a giant lemon cake guitar. He has a body built like a chocolate werehound, but it's around the size of buildings. His motives are just likely chasing after cookies, mostly Rockstar. Doesn't really have any relations with Cookies of Darkness, but is still just a cake monster. Anyways, great video as always. Well, I gotta be honest, that does sound pretty interesting how you could just have a cake monster. I feel like they would be better if it is like an antagonist instead of a playable character, because I think they'd be too big. But I do kind of like that, how they just kind of represent like screamo metal. Like, I love that you also like paired it with like, you know, a style of music. I think that's really unique, and I would be wondering why they would chase after Rockstar of all sorts. Though I feel like, if I'm gonna be honest, they gotta throw a DJ Cookie in there. I know I swear it's not my hyperfixation for DJ Cookie. I promise you it's not. It's just the fact that if it's gonna be taking place in like a big city, I feel like there'd be a lot of like signs all up on the big cities, like just like, you know, showing off all these things, and then there'd be like, you know, with DJ Cookie there'd be a lot of like techno lights and just like, you know, rave things, just something like that. I don't know. That's just me like speaking from the heart, but I don't know. But also, there's a few comments from Mona Wolf here, with one of them saying, comment question, how about lemon cake monster? That sounds delicious. I can go for some lemon cake right now. Another comment that Mona Wolf here left is meow, 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 meow. Sure, I guess. And your other comment says, my mom is back from Algeria, I'm so happy. Well, that's good for you. I'm glad that you're happy, and I'm glad that she's back safe and sound. I know it can usually be stressful whenever you return from like a long trip, but you know what? As long as you come back with like, you know, bunches of loves, and that's all that matters. Also, there's a lot more comments in this video than I surprisingly expected. Like Guava Marshmallow left a comment saying, maybe a wedding cake one? It's like a giant tiered cake monster boss, and each time you defeat 1 bar of health, 1 tier is destroyed until it's 1 final letter. So you're telling me it's a phase boss battle, which sounds really cool. I honestly that sounds real fun. Also, Pixel Melons left a comment saying, looking at his attempt at the first try makes me made as he just walks in blind, not really trying to make a good comp. Listen, I don't really have an argument for that one. All I'm just going to say is, in comparison to the first video, all I know is that I just did some looking up, and all I learned was that prune juice was good. That's literally all I learned. I'm not even joking, that's it. If you expected to come to the channel expecting me to be the best Kick Your Run Kingdom player of all time, You're just out of your mind. Like, I am not a Hyrule Legend. I am not that good. Are you kidding me? But, I don't know. It's just me just trying to play through the game, and I know for a fact I'm not going to be the best, but I can't appeal to everyone. I know that for a fact. Literally, I'm just some pleb who just, like, likes to react to the game. And, like, you know, I like the story, I like the cookies, I like the character, I like the gameplay. Doesn't matter if it's OvenBreak, doesn't matter if it's Kingdom, doesn't matter if it's Witch's Castle, doesn't matter if it's Tower of Adventures. I just like the game. Anyway, speaking of which, we got something good this time. Which, that is only an epic. It's not Stormbringer, but it is Rockstar. Okay, well, speaking of which, Rockstar, we were just talking about Rockstar. Apparently, he heard his name, and now he's deciding to just walk on up in here, which... I don't know if, like, this game is personalized, someone's listened to my game, but you know what? Rockstar came in. Alright, well, I guess I'll take that. I think from what I remember, Rockstar is actually really good. But I think that was, like, under certain conditions as far as my knowledge goes, because I think that was just for that one Summer Soda Rock Festa level. That was ridiculous. But, I don't know. But anyway... There's still a lot of more comments, which I'm surprised about. But let's just go through the whole line of comments that I see from Smart and Spiral. And hello there, Rockstar. It's good to finally have you. There's a legit, like, 5, but I'm going to read, like, 3 out just in case. One says, one of these days, I've seen the Friday Night Funkin' that has a new update. I was pretty interested in it. I haven't seen it myself yet, but I am probably curious into checking that out. I don't know why, but then again, I've only played, like, the game twice on this channel. That was back in the past. Also, another Smart and Spiral comment says, oh gosh, okay, but I can't wait to test my luck in the Legendary Gacha when the update is out. Well, that depends if my luck is also good here, but, you mean the Mystic Flower update? Yeah, but, what, is this, Profit? I think? Yeah, it's Profit Cookie. I think I have you basically fully maxed out at this point because of the amount of Profit Cookies I've had, from you in the past, like, sheesh. I think I only need 10 more just to max you out, sheesh. I'm surprised I have you that much, but it was because of that one gacha where it was like, oh, if you just pull for a lot of Profit Cookies, I forgot what it was. It was like the Magic Ball gacha. I forgot what it was, but like it was confusing, but you just got a lot of Profit Cookies out of it, and Profit Cookie wasn't even that good. So that's fun. And also, Smart and Spiral's last comment says, oh my, hopefully I can reach 100 trays in the Endless Strawberry Cake Tower. I'll see if, I hope that you can, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to because this seems like a lot of work within the limited amount of time that I have. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, another comment, which, yes, I know it seems like I'm not doing much commentary, but I'm just kind of just, you know, reading comments because I want to make sure I get to everyone, you know. I guess I can speed up through it, but I don't want to, like, you know, waste time, you know. A common? No, a rare, common, rare. That's like a... That's a nice combo right there. We are getting a lot of soul stones, which is pretty good, which I do appreciate. Okay, one more poll, then we do read a comment question of the day. So I'm going to speed up through some of these comments, but not too many, because there's only so many that we can go through. And I also want to do my unspecified commentary. Hopefully I didn't just get spoiled right there. But Real Dark Cacao left a comment saying, I have 1,400,000. You mean crystals? Because I basically have the same amount and maybe a little bit more. I can't believe I have the same net value as Dark Cacao Cookie. Big Turtle left a comment saying, please read Crimson Coral's skill. I probably should have. And, I mean, I still made it through anyway, but you know what? I made a mess up. I just saw a lot of people using Crimson Coral, and I just assumed, you know what? It works. But also, Undercover Elixir left a comment, which is kind of segmented. One part saying, the gray color substats and B-skits do not apply, only the blue ones. Try to get epic B-skits and upgrade those and above. And also, Crimson's gimmick is that she only works if she's the only kicking the front. She's useless otherwise. I know, okay, yeah, that one I understood that for a fact. I think I just kind of brought Stormbringer because I was just like, work. Just work. Stormbringer's gotta be good, right? I was like in the Stormbringer hype, so that's my excuse. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it didn't really matter because I got through a majority. Unless if it was like in the last trace that I didn't make it past. I don't remember. I don't know. But anyways, I gotta go ahead and ask a common question of the day, which I'm gonna ask one pretty interesting, which is gonna be a topic that I actually talk about, hopefully in a little bit here. Is there anything that you've been interested in the past that you suddenly dropped out of, but then you regained interest in it again? Like, for example, like, if you were, maybe focus on something like, I don't know, like, let's say, like, random thing, Pokemon, for example, which that'll be significant soon. Like, you go into it, and, like, it's fun, however, you just kind of, like, drop out of it because you don't think there's anything interesting about it, but then, a couple years later, or a couple months later, for all I know, you just start getting back into it because, like, you think your hype is a little bit back up, or, like, your motivation for the game has been backed up. That's what I'm curious about, because I do have a personal story that I can talk about that one, especially as of recent time. I almost just opened up a video, that would have been bad, but anyway. I guess just tell me down in the comments, because you can just go with anything. Maybe you can talk about a movie, you can talk about a game, you can talk about whatever. But I can tell you my experience while I do this next poll. My friend recently got me back into playing Pixelmon, and I've been glued to the game. Like, I cannot stop. I've been getting apricorns, I've been literally catching Pokemon. I think I have over 200 filled in the Pokedex, and I'm literally trying to fill that one up to be the absolute very best like no one ever was. And I'm not even joking about that. I'm just trying to play the game because I'm glued to it. But that's my experience. Anyway, Shafir Raganostikov says, "Hey HyperHimes, if Stormbringer Cookie offered you power if the elements, what would you choose? I personally would choose light, so maybe I could help the world with from the heavens." That'd be pretty interesting, but I think I'd just be more standalone. I think I'd want to share some of her electricity powers, because, you know, my whole entire vibe with electricity is really cool, and I like that. And I think it's just more fitting to the character. Also, comments from Lena DeGeode with one saying, common question of the day, "My cake monster would be a small cake kitty, but when it opens its big mouth, it can swallow your entire team whole. You should defeat it as fast as possible before you can eat your whole team." I feel like that's more like a time battle. Like, you have 1 minute to defeat it before, like, wakes up and eats your whole team, which kind of sounds exciting when you think about it, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens if that ever becomes a thing. And also, Linda DeGeo's other comment says, "Did you know Nougat Cookie from the town square goes by he and she pronouns? Here's the proof. Waiting for a long time quest. That darn Nougat Cookie, he asked me to meet him and then makes me wait around. Oh, do you know Nougat Cookie? Good, I was worried we might run to pass each other. Could you tell him I'm waiting for him? And then waiting for a long time quest. Let's find Nougat Cookie and tell her questionable adventure Cookie is waiting." This comes from the Cookie Run Kingdom wiki. That's actually really interesting. And also at the same time, that's cool. And like a cookie who uses both pronouns. It's rare, but whenever you see it, that's actually really nice. I like that. Shout out to Nougat Cookie, because I actually think Nougat Cookie is really cool myself. Nougat Cookie's amazing. But unfortunately, we only saw her in one update, but maybe in the future, we will be able to see more of her. Anyway, there's actually a comment from Diglet518 who says, who left a couple of tips, which, sorry, you're hearing a motorcycle in the background, sorry about that, but you're saying, just want to leave some tips. 1, if you don't have the epic treasure watch on level 12, use the common one. Okay, that's good advice. 2, it's basically never a good idea to have Frontliner with Crimson Coral. It's just not worth it then. She becomes weaker, survived for not that long, and doesn't give your cookie buffs like when she's alone. Okay, gotcha. 3, here's the team I found with Trade 1 only using Epics and Snapdragon. Linzer, almond toppings, only use skill when at 7 stacks. Financier, almond or chocolate toppings. Rebel, chocolate, raspberry, or almond toppings. Black Lemonade, or with chocolate and raspberry toppings. Snapdragon with chocolate toppings. 4, always use chocolate toppings on prune juice. I have chocolate toppings and prune juice, right? Where's prune juice?
The preservation of your
gosh, I don't.
Most important.
I guess cooldown must be way better than attacking, I guess, but that's good. Oh shoot! I'm gonna get flamed. I'm actually getting. I've recently already just gotten flamed in the comments for making the biggest mistake of using Crimson Coral by herself and not using Crimson Coral along with other cookies and not Crimson Coral by herself in the front line. I'm already getting clowned enough for that, and I deserve every bit of it. Let's just do this, and then we can do the 2 more polls, and then we're done with this video. Okay? I just want to see if we can get a Stormbringer, but it's not looking really likely, considering we only have, this poll included, like 3 more polls. Sheesh. Ian also Brooks also left a comment saying, "My cake monster would be taller than a tree, nails and foot claws longer than a dinner table that are blood red, teeth sharper than daggers, his eyes are black and white, and he craves cookies." I feel like he just described a demon more than a monster. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. It does sound cool, though. Oh, and there's 1 soul stone. Just 1 soul stone. AGamer360 left a comment saying, "Cookies I want to unlock in Cacao. Cheerleader, need to max 12 pets. Shoe Cream, Cream Puff, need to get 10 S-grade treasures. Strawberry Shortcake, need to collect 400 strawberries from the boxes. Moonlight Magician, need to get her via the Mystic Jewels. 7 of them needing to be collected in the City of Wizards via magic boxes. And after 7 jewels, it's not even guaranteed. She's just on a 1 poll of 13 different rewards." Okay. That sounds complex. Maybe I don't want to stuff deer cacao. But yeah, I probably will anyway. It's just at some point. Okay, we made it this far, but now what we can do, we can go back, go to the events, get this, little bites, tickets, cutters, 2,000 more. And we are back here once again. Because the ride just does not end. So let's do 2 more polls, then we end the video. But let's just end this off by reading the rest of the comments, because there's still quite a few available here. Because, yeah, I know there's a lot of comments. I should probably be a little bit more quicker with them, but I want to try and reach to everyone as fast as possible, too. The Blue Stars running down left a comment saying, of course CC, which I don't have, and Cream Puff, which isn't build, are on this team. Oh, Crimson Coral, yeah. Well, I mean, it seems like the only optimal way how I can get through it, so it didn't really seem like much of an option left. Another comment left by user, which is just in gibberish, saying, "No Crimson Coral Cookie." I'm so sorry. I hope you get her someday. Luna Cupcake left a comment saying, "Common question of the day, a melty like red velvet cake that kind of looks like Sandman or Mega Man from Battle Network." Yeah, that sounds interesting. I wish I knew those games more. I barely played any of the Mega Man games, but, like, I wish I could play more of them, to be honest. I think I tried playing one as a kid, and I just could not do it because I was that bad at it. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do this very last poll, and then read the rest of the comments I see, like Sonic Gamer leaving comments saying, I'm gonna be honest with you, even with Stormbringer Cookie on my team, I'm still struggling on Troy 1. Maybe I should try the same team as you. Probably not, because I usually don't make the best decisions, but if I was able to make it past it, then I don't know. Do what you need to be doing. And the last comment that I do see comes from Protector Draco saying, funny thing is, I already have a cake monster OC. Their name is Buttercream and are a cake licorice ooze hybrid. They look like a normal strawberry cake hound, but are indestructible and they can shapeshift like a ditto. Man, there's a lot of Pokemon mentions today. I wonder if this is all, it's all connected. I can only imagine. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna get Stormbringer. I feel like maybe I might do a cheeky video where I try and get Stormbringer, like, one more time, try to get her for the guaranteed poll. Though, I think that's gonna require doing, like, a lot of other, things. Especially if I don't want to go ahead and spend money. I don't know, yeah, we did not get her in this video. Because, I mean, to be fair, we can now get this. But then we'll just be 2,000 away. Which, oh, it's so close. And of course, I still can do missions if I want to. Like, where is it? Like, lightning bolts, there's still stuff I can do, but, well, I don't even know if it's going to be enough. I don't know. But with that being said, I'm going to have to go ahead and end the video here. So, yeah, I don't know what else to do here. If you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Kicker Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get a Kicker Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. You'll see a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you won't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Here with the Hypenese.